Hi guys, welcome to English 2, week 2. Excited to see you all again. Eventually I would like to be able to stand up and teach, but until I figure out exactly how I'm going to transcribe the videos so that our closed captioning is correct, I'm just going to stay sitting and play with screens, if that's okay with all of you. This week we're going to look at poetry. Hopefully I'm going to make you fall in love. We're going to look at different types of poetry, the complexity of poetry, the beauty of poetry, and I hope you all approach it with an open mind and open heart. Okay, so here we go. Before we get started with poetry, I want to talk about two things. One, are you booked? Do all of the assignments except for your book write-ups. If you're still waiting for your book to arrive, you will be able to submit without penalty, and we don't take the poetry exam until week 5. The second thing I need to say is to do all of your assignments even if you don't have your book so that you're not falling behind. I highly recommend printing out the documents, your poetic terms, literary terms, your poetic types. This will help with your dissection, and even when you get to 2.3 and 2.4, if you print out lyrics that you can follow along with, that's going to be the best case scenario. The answer keys are at the back of the week, and throughout the week I'll check in and make sure everybody's okay posting and helping on the discussion boards. So this will be the lecture for Module 2, Introducing Poetic Terms. And of course, you should be able to find your poetic terms in the resources page. If you have the poetic terms printed and a highlighter, I'm going to go through the list very quickly and let you know exactly what you need to know. So on your mark, get set, let's go. You need to know metaphor, simile, symbol, personification. Now I'm on page 2. You need to know metonymy. You need to know paradox, hyperbole, understatement, of course, verbal irony. And when we get to fiction, this becomes 3 kinds of irony: situational irony, verbal irony, and dramatic irony. And that is a very freaking short list. So that is not okay, and I will have to upload another list. Good to know. The next document that you should print is your types of poems, and I would spend some time with this. This is going to help you dissect. We are definitely going to play with the idea of the ballad. We're going to play with the idea of concrete poetry. That's actually a test question. We're going to look at eulogy, of course, the epic poem, fixed and unfixed forms, traditional form versus open form versus free verse. We'll talk a lot about that. You need to know the word genre. We are going to look at a version of haiku and look at its complexity and interest. I'm not sure if that's this week, maybe next week. We're going to look at lyrics and limericks. You should know what an ode is. There might be a test question on ode. As you dissect your lyrics, it's very good if you compare it to this list of poetic forms, types of poems, because this will help you really figure out what kind of poem you're looking at. You've already learned something a little bit about the Shakespeare sonnet, and so this list is just a reference. Maybe you don't have to download that one, but definitely you need to look at it. And then in 2.3, where it says resources, I give you the prompts to your chapter highlights one more time and your lyrics presentation. So make sure you take a look at that. You should have chosen a song already, or this week choose a song. And so as you learn these different skills, you're going to be downloading and highlighting and practicing. Now 2.4 is about discussion, poetry, and song. And what I did is I give you the lyrics to print out for 3 songs: Lonesome Dove, Sound of Silence, and Faded. There's a 4th video, UB40 is the way you do the things you do. And in this post, you're going to simply dissect it and post your findings. The directions are pretty clear. Now, what I saw last week with the videos is that some of you gave me really in-depth answers. You referenced the video titles. You let me know that you watched the work. I love that. And I did not penalize anyone in week 1 for not doing that. But I'm really hoping that in week 2 for 2.5, you actually do this. You watch the videos, and then in your responses, you reference the videos. You let me know through your answers that you watch them all, you understand them, and that you're engaging with the work. 2.6, 2.7, that's your chapter highlights and your quiz. Every chapter, every quiz will be through Canvas, obviously. And as I said, if you don't have the book yet, you'll have time to get it and submit without penalty, okay? So I'm going to let you start. I'll check back in at the end. As I said in 2.7, the ending notes are, oh, sorry, not 2.7, 2.9, I think. Your ending notes, I give you the song dissection keys, and I'm thinking on Friday or Saturday, I'm going to post another video for you to watch where I go through those dissections, I explain it, but I really want to give you the chance to try it, learn it, read it, and see how you do before I dissect for you. Because this is a skill you need, not me. So that's it for this video, and I will post some more. Keep your eyes out for them. And don't forget, if you have troubles or confusion, text me. Talk to you soon. Bye.